I'm on the outside.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about a car crash that just happened the other day. It's brand new. It's recent as heck. It just happened about 2 days ago. I just vlogged about it, and I just want to tell you guys the whole story and break it down before maybe somebody says something that's incorrect or say something in the future video and you guys just want to know what I was talking about. This is what happened. So, me and Matt were going to my girlfriend Hannah's lacrosse game, and we were going in separate cars. I was in my Pontiac Grand Am, and he was in his Pontiac Bonneville. We love our Pontiacs. I've gotten my car. It was my first car. I've got it about 2 years ago, and he's had his car about the same time, and we love our cars. They're not like the highest quality, or they're not like sports cars. They're just beater cars that we love because they're our first cars, and you're always gonna have a special bond with your first car. Well, Matt wanted to actually keep his first car forever and like rebuild it and all that. I think he was just like, you know, talking dumb, but that could be that maybe he actually did, because those cars will eventually run out, and there's only gonna be a few of them. All cars will eventually get old, so it's kind of cool that he wanted to save his car. We were coming to Hannah's lacrosse game. I was a couple cars ahead of him, and he calls me on the phone and he goes, "Coven, my car just stalled out. I'm pulling over." And then he hangs up. Well, then I was 2 cars ahead, so I start coming back to come and help him. And at that time, the speed limit at where we were was 35 miles an hour. Well, a car plowed into the back of his car, going about 50 miles an hour or higher. Slams right into his car, sends his back of his trunk into the back tires. And you guys could check that out in the vlog. Here's a couple pictures of the girl's car, the other girl's car that smashed into him. What happened with the girl's car? It was a mother and her child. Now, the child was a young little girl, definitely not over 10 years old, probably younger than that, and she was probably only about 4 feet tall, maybe, if that. She was not very tall, and it was so sad. When I came back, I thought, my heart was racing. I thought, man, there's gonna be a dead person here, because the way the accident is, I was a few cars ahead of them, and I heard it. I felt the accident. It's just like, I felt like I was there, and I was like, man, I'm coming back. So I come back, and I quickly park my car and put the hazards on, run out to the accident, and this is still a busy road, so I run in through these traffics. I'm endangering my life, endangering others. I run out in front of these traffic cars, and I felt like that like, adrenaline rush, and I quickly ran to the people that were in the car, and they were out on the grass. By the time I got to the car, they were laying in the grass. They had stepped out of their vehicle on a busy road. They'd stepped out and were sitting on the grass. Well, the first thing, the most common thing that people tend to forget when they get into accidents is neck injuries, because your adrenaline's going, you don't feel anything. Well, the first thing you should do is stop, get out of the vehicle if you can, lay down in the grass or a safe distance away from your vehicle in case it's gonna explode or something. Yeah, you're gonna lay down and then just stay still until someone gets an ambulance, because your neck, when an airbag comes out, both airbags deployed with this mother and her little girl, they slammed into these people. When they come out, an airbag comes out at approximately 200 miles an hour. So when that's coming out at you, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel like the hardest punch to the face you've ever felt. And sometimes you'll break your nose, sometimes you'll die, sometimes, like, there's just so many things that can go wrong with an airbag. It's so dangerous, but they are there to save your life. So all you do is get out, lay down, and wait for an ambulance. Well, these people were sitting up, kind of talking, and they kind of looked okay, but I wasn't going to take any chances. So I right away told them both to lay down on their backs. Do not move their necks. Do not strain their necks. Just stay there and stay calm. And just, you know, I was handling everything. There were grown adults around the accident that weren't doing even nearly as much as I did. I told the woman that I worked for a car company and I can move cars. So she kind of grew a instant bond. It was right away just like, hey, I'm going to move your car. Don't worry, I work for a car company. I'm not going to steal your car. I mean, I don't know if that would have been even an issue, but I wasn't going to take any chances, and I didn't want to make this girl panic even more, so I wanted her to feel a little bit more comforting and safe with me. So I took her vehicle. That was smoking, and the airbags were out, and the car was smoking, and the radiator was bent in, the subframe was bent, the squealing. I drove it. It was a 2013 Honda, as you guys probably seen in the picture. It looks very nice. It's a very nice car, and I took it down the road and parked it in a safe parking lot. Ran again back. Now, that's about a block run. I ran about a block again. Got Matt's car, my friend Matt, we put his car in neutral, we pushed his car. Matt was laying in the grass like I had told him to. We pushed his car down to that same thing. So pushing a car in busy traffic, we were stopping traffic, moving everything out of the way so we can continue to make traffic flow again, and we get the car back to the parking lot, and I run back again, and I'm standing there. They're laying down, everybody's laying down. We call the police are on their way, and Matt's car's totaled. The Honda didn't look totally totaled, but it's gonna be a lot of money to fix that Honda. And it's gonna probably be their fault because they were going so fast when they smashed into Matt. Matt was doing the right thing by turning on his hazards, pulling over, and saying that his car had stalled out. She was going too fast and hit him, but I don't know the case, so Matt could have some weird technical difficulty where he loses, whatever, you know, right, he had to win this, like, little, debate. That's the thing about cars, you never know who's gonna win until you get all the papers back, who's gonna win, like, by winning, I mean, who's gonna get the insurance money to get a new vehicle or fix their vehicle that's broken. Well, Matt's car's totaled, so he's gonna have to get a new vehicle regardless, and the woman's car will probably be able to get fixed at a body shop, but you're looking at, like, $3,000 to $4,000 minimum in damage. So, thank you so much for watching. Remember, LCS below, keep it Jeep for Gamer, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.